All right, so today's feature is a writing resource. And pretty much, Writable is a writing resource that teachers can utilize in which students will have access to over 600 plus assignments and prompts, and teachers can add their own writing prompts and assignments. And what makes this unique is that students can receive live feedback from teachers. Teachers can see how long it ended up taking a student to work on a particular task, and also they can receive feedback from their peers as well. Peers will have the ability to turn off the feedback feature. So, in the event if someone is feeling as if someone is not giving them adequate feedback, they do have the option of turning it off for peers to give them feedback. So that is a feature, and it also will house data for you and give you reports as you have your students complete writing tasks and you provide them with feedback. So you can log in with your Google login. And so, pretty much, when you come here, if you have any assignments, it'll let you know what active assignments that you may have, or any inactive assignments, things that you have within your collections, and rubrics that you may put here. So let's just explore for a moment, and you will see that you can choose the actual grade level. Because I'm high school, I'm going to pick high school. And then here are all the different writing genres. And so you have the option of choosing any of these particular options. And let's just go with short response. Okay. So you see on the short response, you have quick writes and you have response to reading. And let's just click here so we can see what's here. And pretty much you see that you can do an argument paragraph, an informational paragraph, or you can do a narrative paragraph. So let's just click on informational. And then from there, you're going to preview it as a student so you can see what your options are exactly. Okay. And pretty much you have a variety of different options that are here. So, what's special about your hometown? Write a brief essay describing it. And for me, that's really a great prompt. So you can have students think about it as if they are a tour guide, or if they are trying to get others to visit their hometown, then they can talk about some great features. And then also, what is worth fighting for? Definitely a hot topic right now. Okay, and always has been and will continue to be. And then newspapers and magazines are becoming less popular these days. What places do people get their current events news from instead? And what are some pros and cons? And so I know, for example, some people get their news from Twitter, other people end up getting their news from online news sources, etc. And so that would be an interesting prompt. And pretty much, if I was to choose that one, then you'll see over here it gives directions, it gives the prompt. The students will have the opportunity to actually go ahead and type their information in and then go ahead and submit. And I want to go back over here to explore. Let's just take a look at response to reading. And let's just go to argumentative this time. We're going to preview as a student again so we can see what some of the options are that are going to come up for the students. So, does your school use a filter restricting access to certain internet sites? Is reading a book better than listening to a book? Should colleges fund wellness programs instead of sports? And should guns be permitted on college campuses? Should people be allowed to obscure their identities online? So, just a variety of different topics here. Okay. So, you have the ability to link your classes if you have a learning management system such as Google Classroom, Canvas, Schoology, HMH Ed. And so it's a pretty painless way of importing. And so you can go ahead and actually create by just importing your classes over. So I wanted to make that known. And then again, over here for the report, you will end up seeing it's a sample report right now, but it will give you data and it will continue to collect data. And then even if you're working in your PLCs or your grade level teams, then you also have the ability to track information according to team. And then you also can divide up papers, etc. So teacher A, teacher B, etc. And you all can end up having some data that you can look at collectively. So I really believe that this is an excellent tool. You may want to check it out. And there is also some automated scoring in this particular program. And I know initially it started out as being free. I believe it's still free. It may change as of March, but you may even be able to get an actual trial period. So I would highly recommend that you check it out. So please let me know if you like this tool and if you find it helpful. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your other colleagues if you found it to be very good and helpful.